has allowed me to go to the mountain, and I've seen the promised land. I may not get there with you, but I want you to know tonight that we as a people will get to the promised land. And I'm happy tonight. I'm not worried about anything. I'm not fearing any man. Mine eyes have seen the glory of the coming of the Lord. This quote was a mountaintop speech spoken by Martin Luther King the night before his assassination. Dr. King presented the speech in the Mason Temple in Memphis, Tennessee, April 3, 1968. Dr. King inspired the world with breaking down segregation and accomplished peaceful protesting by being civil and reformed. Martin Luther King was born January 15, 1929 in Atlanta, Georgia. He is the son of a pastor and schoolteacher. He graduated from Morehouse College in 1948 with a degree in sociology. King became a pastor and stirring speaker at the Dexter Avenue Baptist Church in Montgomery in 1953. He was an inspiration and led the civil rights movement, speeches, protests, and fighting segregation. King had a task for the United States capitalism portraying inequality towards economic and racial terms. He led many tasks, including the Southern Christian Leadership Poor People's Campaign. King began organizing marches, including Montgomery bus boycott, after Rosa Parks was incarcerated. King fought for beyond the skin color and created monumental change. Thousands of black children were arrested in Birmingham. This event was called the Letter from Birmingham Jail on April 16, 1963. King was sent to jail for protesting for the children. He still protested when he was in jail. This was a persuasive defense of civil disobedience, similarly to the Selma March on March 2, 1965. This was the biggest symbol of the civil rights movement. There was a racial tension from the death and included other aspects of emotions. Martin Luther King Jr. died April 4, 1968. He died on the second floor of Lorraine Motel, Memphis, Tennessee by James Earl Ray. He was shot during a strike for the sanitation workers and was during the time of the Vietnam War, when hundreds of cities started riots, hearing the death of Martin Luther King. This ended up creating a tumult, earth-shaking event. Thousands attended the funeral and millions watched the morning of his death on TV. The U.S. Congress established Martin Luther King Day on January 20, 1983. It has been 42 years since Congress declared this holiday and almost 97 years since assassination. The Black Americans saw assassination as rejection and robust pursuit of equality. There were many consequences of Martin Luther King's assassination on race relations and the civil rights movement in America. Martin was the most prominent leader in the movement. He made everyone hear him and everyone heard. In 1964, Martin Luther King once said, "I have the audacity to believe that people everywhere can have 3 meals a day for their bodies, education and culture for their minds, and dignity, equality, and freedom for their spirits."